So in any transformation, if you don't have a change management in place, there is no transformation. So stay tuned on this video. We're going to show you the 7 steps on how to make sure that your change management approach is well aligned with your transformation. I'm Steve Johnston, a serial entrepreneur, and I'm passionate about helping entrepreneurs to succeed. And I'm very excited to use this channel to share all my valuable resources with you to help you reach your goal. Come and join me, let's work together, and we'll get your digital transformation a success. So, no change management, no transformation. As you must have seen very often in this channel and in my videos, I'm talking about people, process, and technology. So the focus on the people is so important and so critical to your transformation that we need to spend some time to discuss the change management 7 steps process. So I'm going to go through that right now. So the first step of a good change management process is identifying the needs of your transformation. If you understand where you start, what you want to achieve, you understand more the following steps. So make sure that at the beginning, you know where you're going, you know what are going to be the goal that you're setting, and make sure these goals are well aligned with your business objectives of today and in the future. The second step is, once you know the needs, once you know the benefits of that, you need to communicate that to your people. You need to make sure that you're leading everything with the right benefits, the right approach, and they need to know that you're taking care of them and you will take care of them from the beginning to the end. But you need to lead that for sure. That's a key thing. You need to communicate everything. Even when you have problems, when it doesn't go well, you need to communicate that with your staff. When it goes well, when it doesn't go well, please make sure that they're aware of what's happening. The third step is, once you know your plan, once you know the benefits, once you know where you want to go, perhaps your actual staff, your employees, they don't have the skills to do what you want them to do. So make sure that you're assessing that and you know where they are. So this way you can fill the gaps. You can say, okay, we need to use this tool and this tool. So don't think that by just putting the tool in their hand, they're going to figure it out by themselves. And if you're an IT person, you can believe that everybody understands technology like you do, but it's not the case. So be careful. Make sure that you know these gaps and you know very, very well, because you need to support them. That's going to be a future step. The fourth step, once you know the needs, you communicate that well, you know the skills that are required. Perhaps you have some skilled people already in your organization. You need to add skill. Perhaps you need to add people or you need to train. So you need to develop an action plan. And I'm not talking about the IT roadmap here. It's a subset of the IT roadmap, which you need to take care of the people. So if you know those gaps, you should plan training. You should plan when you should have your projects in phases to make sure that you don't go ahead. You need to have some pauses for them to breathe and adapt and adapt their day-to-day work, but also adopt the new technology and make that their own stuff. But it takes time. And with the step 3, you will assess that. And with the assessment, you'll know exactly what you need to do and be ready to make changes, because people drive technology. And if you don't take care of them, you won't do any transformation. So when you start that plan in step 4, you need to assist and support with training. I strongly recommend to go before starting. So you train them, you make sure you train on the tool and the tools, and don't bring too many tools at the same time, but also specifically in their context. If they work on a specific cloud platform example, and you bring a new tool that is fully integrated, you have to make sure that when you train them, it looks like how they're going to use that every day. Don't train them on a tool from a provider that's going to show all the bells and whistles, like 100% of the tool, but they will use only 15%. So bring that tool in their context and train them in that context. They will understand faster, they'll be operational a lot faster, and it will give you feedback on how you can improve that tool. And I suggest to do that before, but in the process of keeping the improvements or continuous improvement overall, you need to work with them, you need to work closely with them but they really need to understand what needs to be done. So once you've done your launch, so people have been trained, tools have been configured the way that you want and they want, you have provided some training and also some material on their platform so they can retrain themselves, or they can find a way to learn more. Either you have recorded videos, or you have tutorials, or the provider can come back and do more training, or somebody internal can do training. Make sure that they are fully supported. It's not because you're launching something that it's over. Oh, it's now good. We launched it. Everything should be fine. No. You need to keep a very good, I would say, very good eye on everything that is going to happen. You need to be quick to respond and try to plan that ahead. I mean, risk management before launching is a key thing. And from that, you can monitor the progress in step 6 and address the issues that can occur. But if you haven't do any risk management, maybe those issues will happen and you won't be able to address them fast enough. So be prepared. Make sure that you address most of the risk, most of the potential issues. So when they arrive, you'll know what to do. And the 7th step, evaluate what's happening all the time. I recommend to build dashboards. So you need to define what are your KPIs or any numbers that you would like to understand and follow to make sure that, okay, it's going well, but don't base your evaluation only on numbers. I mean, you have the quantitative aspect of it, but go and meet your people. Take the feedback from customers if the process is doing any business with customers. So customer experience and user experience, which is staff and employee experience as well, staff again. So to make sure that they are okay with the new thing. And I'm sure you're going to get tons of feedback that's going to help you to improve everything over time. So trust your people, because again, people drive technology. So if we summarize that and we try to regroup things to keep it simple to memorize, is the first group is discover and communicate. So these 3 steps are really like to discover your need, discover the employee's skills and everything, and communicate all these things to them and make sure that you are leading that well and that communication process is well done. So you're going to work together in doing it. The second group is act and support. So you have a plan, you need to execute it, you know where you're going, but you need to support the staff who are going to use the new tools, the new processes, the new technology. So make sure that everything is ready to assist them before the launch, during the launch, and find a way to gather feedback as well from them. And the third group is measure and improve. So in that case, you need to find a way to get those numbers like business intelligence of the process of the tools, adoption rate, time saved, and return on investment overall should be like the key things that you should look for. And this is the measure and improve third step, which is key as well to understand what needs to be improved and how you should improve, and also to make sure it is aligned with the needs that you defined at the beginning. So there are 3 big steps to remember, and they are discover and communicate, act and support, so be ready to support your staff, and measure and improve to feed that back to the needs and make sure that you're keeping the continuous improvement loops for good. So, and don't forget, people drive technology, not technology drive changes. So take care of your people. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe below and set up the notifications. I'm on a mission to help entrepreneurs to be successful in their transformation. Stay tuned for more videos, and don't forget to comment below with your ideas or any topics you'd like me to discuss for you.